I want to give all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashai, bahasham, Rachach. Just want to dive into what Iran's pretty much Iran. I ain't got to get into the Revolutionary Guard and stuff like that because I don't want them to tap the video because I'm talking about DODD stuff. So nevertheless, I want to get into this, right? So Iran's Revolutionary Guard, they pretty much told Israel, press release, video, and everything, that if Israel invades the ground assault, they call it a ground assault, ground attack. Here in Babylon, we call it the infantry, right? If they cross those, I'll just say, country lines, they gonna cease to exist. That's what they told them. Their literally words were they were going to open up the gates of hell, right? So y'all can look up these stories on your own. I just kind of pulled up the first one. I was watching the video earlier of when they were actually informing Israel of that. Israel was supposed to do that here within probably the next 18 hours or so, right? This is why the United States has sent over two more warships, all right? Two more. They already had the Ford and another, I forget which other one was over there, but now they just sent over the Marines as well. They're not going over there to take yearbook pictures, all right? So I want to get into that, get into some prophecy, right? Because regardless of what people are saying, this will happen. This ain't wars and rumors of wars. There already is war going on. This is not a rumor anymore, all right? So I'm going to get into some of that real quick. Let me see what, matter of fact, let me get right into that, right? Matter of fact, hold on. I got another one I need to go to. Salak. Right? Here's one right here, right?
All right. So the hardest military in the world, the Chechen army, the Muslim Chechen army, is heading to Palestine. Ramzan Kadyrov, Putin's right-hand man, says they're tired of this. They're going in to help the Palestinians. And not just that, he has Lebanon, Syria, Iran, all of them.
He got all the so-called, what they say, Muslim countries. But if you understand the scriptures, it's talking about Ishmael. Also, those of us who have, I'll say, firearm experience, right? You already know the country that make the best firearms is Turkey anyway. Right? If you don't know, now you know. I wish you would come out saying something about a Glock.
Aiming their guns at the Israelis. As you know, Israel has been striking Syria, has been striking the Lebanon army. It's been striking every Muslim nation that's surrounding them. So it seems like the Israelis are bitten off more than they could chew. However, they do have the British ships that are there. They do have the American ships that are there. And as you know, the Americans have been warning people, the Muslim nations, not to get involved or this thing will escalate. But it seems like the Chechens don't care what the Americans think. They're heading for the Palestinians. They're heading to defend the Palestinians.
Notice he said they don't care what the Americans think, right? Also, Iran is involved, right? Because we just touched on that. There's more military. I'll say America has more military bases surrounding Iran. Like literally, pull it up. They're in an encampment. They're encompassed about, circling Iran than any other country in the world. Why? Because USA is under Satan's authority, right? Listen, the average person here, even the lukewarm black Christians and all that, they don't understand who these people in this country, who these Edomites really are. They don't understand it. They just think, oh man, y'all just know. They know who they are, and they know the biblical prophecy. They know the Most High is real. They know your Elohim. They know your Father is real. They know Yahawah bahasham Yahawashai is real. See, what you see gathering right now, these nations gathering up, so-called Muslim nations, they know per the prophecy, they're going to destroy America and the false state of Israel over there. That's why, look that up. The United States has about, I lost count. I want to say it was, I don't want to bear false witness. I lost count, but look that up, right? They have more military bases. It's like surrounding Iran because they want to be the first to destroy them. That's why they made sure and they tried to keep them from getting nukes and all that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I want to get into that because he said that they're not afraid of them. So I'll skip past that last video. And keep in mind, China, Russia is going to be with them because he's going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. I want to get into that real quick. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13. I'm going to just get straight to the hot points. Right? I'm going to get right there. Look, Babylon. This ain't talking about the old Babylon because the old Babylon, they said it won't be inhabited no more. Right? The old Babylon was inhabited. Right? Verse 17, Isaiah 13:17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as far as gold, they shall not delight in it. They're not afraid of America. They're not afraid of the UK, Israel. They don't care about your money. They coming. Their bows, those arrows, those missiles, those nukes, the same one the disciple, the prophet John saw in Revelation. He saw and heard, like many of us other Israelites, over 200 million coming down upon Babylon. Israel, the UK, America, all that. It's over 200 million. So all these countries going to come together and they're going to hit that button at one time, if you will. Right? Verse 18, their bows shall also dash the young men to pieces. That's the whole military. Right? And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children like our children weren't spared here in this country. Right? And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahawah overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be the exact same way. The exact same way. Matter of fact, let me get back to that. Let's get back to that. See that? So China is on the same thing as Iran and Russia. They said the moment Israel crosses over that line, they fair game. And Israel coming because the United States coming. They coming. They going. They're I don't know. I call them president or whatever. He already said all that. They going. It's a wrap. So I guess to this day, Putin has not bluffed. So if he said he's going to get involved the moment they cross over, listen, if you understand anything about, I'll say Muslim culture, I'll just say that. They ain't lying. Turkey, Lebanon, all the rest of them, Iran, right? Iraq, all of them, they say if the moment Israel crossed that line, you can expect missiles to be flying. All right? Here we go. Look, it's proof they ain't lying.
That we need to accomplish immediately. One, ceasefire. We are unified as an Arab group for those who think that there is a single Arab, single diplomat that is not.
Look at these countries. Remember the prophecy. Over 200 million missiles will be flying.
Standing with Palestine at this moment, at this time. Look at our unity, look at our strength, and look what we will be doing in the days to come. All of us are united to stop this carnage against the Palestinian people now, to allow for humanitarian assistance and passage to the people who need it. Food, medicine, all the elements that is needed for staying alive. We need to save human lives, and we need to save it immediately. And the third thing that we need to do, we should not allow, as humans, and us as defenders of...
All right, look, nevertheless, if y'all want that video, I'll send it to you later. But nevertheless, and no, that's not my smoke detector blinking in the background. I got this video from another Akim. Let me get back into some more of that, right? You saw all those countries, and there's even more that's not even named, okay? So that's coming, right? Akim out here, y'all be vigilant, like the scriptures say. The Most High tells us to prepare ourselves physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all of that. Matter of fact, let's get into some of that. Ezekiel chapter 38. Let's start at verse, I just want to get straight to it. Verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks unto thy jaws. I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. This is going to be every military, all of them, right? Right? This is going to be your Coast Guard, your Navy SEALs, your Special Forces, your Delta Forces. I want them all. This is the Most High saying. even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. I want your M16s, your M4s. You pick up everything that you got. That's what he's saying. Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah and the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare thyself, like the Most High tells us, right? Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them, right? They gonna deliver this blow. So-called Hebrew people, especially us here in America, you supposed to just be sitting back. The most, I'm gonna read that one and get this out of here. I gotta step out real quick. Isaiah chapter 34. Let's get that. Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. This made me think about this, the great wine press. That's what we finna get ready to see. They ass going in that great wine press. And the 2/3 too. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, this shall come down upon Idumea, the Edomites, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. Right? Yahawah had to sacrifice in Basra. That's going to be here in America, right? And in Israel and everywhere else, the Edomites rule and conquer. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. It's going to be a great slaughter. That's that great wine press, right? Just some other scriptures. You can look at Isaiah chapter 63, right? Isaiah chapter 46, Psalms chapter 79. All these talking about what's going to go on right now and what's happening. So with that, hopefully you Akims and Akwatims are vigilant. Hope you've been edified. Hey, pray, prepare yourselves, and look, just be vigilant. There's a few more other things that got to happen before we up out of here, but hey, look, it's coming. So with that, shalom.